Right now, if you walk into a dealership in the UK, the United States, or Australia with $21,000, or roughly £16,000, your options are brutally limited. You might be able to drive away in a base model, 3-cylinder hatchback with cloth seats, plastic trims, and an infotainment system that feels like it belongs in the last decade. The automotive industry has conditioned us to believe that this is simply the cost of entry in the modern world. But on the other side of the world, a vehicle is already on the roads that defies every single rule of automotive economics. Enter the Baojun Huajing S PHEV. This is not a budget commuter car. This is a massive 6-seat luxury SUV that stretches over 5.2 meters in length. To put that into perspective, it is physically larger than a standard Range Rover and takes up more space on the road than a BMW X7. Yet, it costs a fraction of what those legacy automakers demand. The sheer existence of the Huajing S is sending shockwaves through boardroom meetings in Germany, Detroit, and Japan. How is it mechanically and economically possible to engineer a vehicle of this magnitude, pack it with a dual-motor all-wheel drive system, and sell it for $21,000? To understand this, we must look at the immense power structure behind it. This is not a product from a small, independent startup trying to find its feet. The Huajing S is the brainchild of a SAIC GM Wuling. But the real heavyweight in this alliance is SAIC Motor, a colossal SaaS, state-owned enterprise directly tied to the Chinese government. We are talking about a project backed by the virtually bottomless financial resources and strategic geopolitical will of a global superpower. Add to that the engineering heritage of General Motors and a direct partnership with the technology giant Huawei, and you have a machine designed not just to compete, but to systematically dominate the global market. Today, we are going to tear down the anatomy of the Huajing S. We will dive deep into the thermal efficiency of its powertrain, the absurd safety capabilities of its solid-state LiDAR, and why this state-backed vehicle is the ultimate wake-up call for the entire global car industry. The immediate Z's natural assumption is that corners must have been cut, and traditionally, the first-place budget automakers / costs is in active safety and software development. But this is exactly where the Huajing S flips the script, entirely thanks to Huawei's Qiankun advanced driving system, known as ADS 4 Pro. We need to talk about what this system actually does in the real world, because it is nothing short of revolutionary, and it is already saving lives on the road today. Let us look at the cold, hard testing data. In recent closed-circuit and real-world trials, the Huajing S was put through scenarios that would cause a standard radar and camera system to fail catastrophically. Picture this. You are driving at 110 kilometers per hour, pitch black night, on an unlit motorway. Suddenly, there is an obstacle course of traffic cones scattered across your lane. Human reaction time in the dark at that speed is simply not fast enough. Traditional cameras cannot process the lack of light, and standard radar often misidentifies small, low-lying plastic objects. But the Huajing S features a state-of-the-art solid-state LiDAR system mounted on the roof. It maps the world in high-definition 3D point clouds in real time. In the test, the vehicle autonomously detected the cones, calculated the exact trajectory required to avoid them, executed a flawless high-speed swerve, and stabilized the chassis. But it goes much further than avoiding stationary objects. The true test of a vehicle's intelligence is how it handles the unpredictable nature of human beings. In the Ghost pedestrian test, a dummy is propelled into the road from behind an obstruction, completely obscured from view until the very last millisecond, whilst the car is traveling at 80 kilometers per hour. For a heavy SUV, the laws of physics dictate that bringing that mass to a halt requires immense braking force and split-second decision-making. The Huawei ADS system processes the intrusion, cuts the throttle, and applies maximum emergency braking, faster than the electrical signal from a human brain can reach a human foot. Then there is the absolute nightmare scenario, a dark, wet tunnel with a rolled-over vehicle blocking multiple lanes. Tunnels are notoriously difficult for autonomous systems because they disrupt GPS signals, confuse optical cameras with strobing artificial lights, and create chaotic radar reflections off the concrete walls. Yet the Huajing S approaches the flipped vehicle, seamlessly identifies the wreckage through the visual noise, slows down, and navigates around the hazard. This level of active safety, making life or death decisions in milliseconds, is typically reserved for cars costing north of $100,000. To have this packaged into an affordable family SUV is a paradigm shift. It proves that safety is no longer a luxury reserved for the elite. It is a standard written in code. Because a supercomputer is useless if the powertrain cannot deliver. If you are hauling a massive all-wheel 6-seat, 5.2-meter SUV, you need serious power. But you also cannot afford to drain the battery or empty the fuel tank in an hour. This is where the plug-in hybrid architecture of the Huajing S truly shines. Under the bonnet, you will find a highly optimized 1.5-liter turbocharged internal combustion engine. But this is not your standard engine. It has been engineered to achieve a staggering thermal efficiency of 43.2%. To put that into context for the engineering enthusiasts, for decades, the automotive industry celebrated if an internal combustion engine could scrape past the 30 or 35% mark. The vast majority of the energy created by burning fuel was simply lost as heat and friction. By pushing the thermal efficiency past 43%, the engineers have ensured that nearly every drop of fuel is translated into actual, usable mechanical work or electrical generation. This hyper-efficient engine does not work alone. It is mated to a dual-motor, all-wheel drive system. When the internal combustion engine and the electric motors combine their forces, the powertrain produces a colossal 518 to 525 horsepower, along with 620 Newton-meters of instantaneous torque. We are talking about a luxury family hauler that can launch from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 5.2 seconds. That is sports car territory, wrapped in the body of a luxury estate. But the true genius of this PHEV system lies in its energy management. It uses a 41.9 kilowatt-hour battery pack on purely electric power. The Huajing S can travel up to 255 kilometers on the CLTC cycle for the average driver. This means months of commuting without ever burning a single drop of fuel. But when you need to cross the country, the 43.2% efficient petrol engine kicks in, acting primarily as a generator to feed the electric motors and the battery. Working in perfect harmony, the combined range stretches beyond 100,000 kilometers. And when you do need to plug in, you are not waiting around. The system supports 3.5C ultra-fast charging. You can pull into a high-capacity charging station and take the massive battery from 10% to 60% in just 12 minutes. You barely have time to buy a coffee before the car is ready to add another massive chunk of zero-emission mileage to your journey. The mechanical synergy here is profound. They have taken the range anxiety of a pure EV and the inefficiency of a massive petrol SUV and completely eliminated both problems. To truly understand the threat this vehicle poses, we have to look at the human experience inside the cabin. You cannot sell a car based purely on thermal efficiency and LiDAR tests. People have to actually want to sit in it. And once again, the $21,000 price tag feels like a mathematical impossibility when you open the door. Because of its colossal wheelbase, the interior space rivals the absolute top tier of European luxury. It features a true 6-seat layout, meaning full-sized adults can sit comfortably in the third row without their knees touching their chins. But the real magic happens on the dashboard. The cabin is driven by Huawei's HarmonySpace 5 operating system. Traditional automakers are currently losing billions of dollars trying to write software for their cars, resulting in laggy screens, confusing menus, and systems that feel outdated the moment the car rolls off the production line. Huawei approached the cabin differently. The entire car acts as a node within an ecosystem. The screens are incredibly responsive, running at high refresh rates with zero latency. Your applications, your navigation, and your media sync flawlessly. The car receives over-the-air updates exactly like your smartphone. If Huawei develops a better algorithm for the LiDAR system, the The car simply downloads it while you sleep and wakes up as a better, safer, and more efficient machine the next morning. The build quality, the acoustic dampening to isolate road noise, the premium materials, the ventilated massage seats, and even an integrated refrigerator. It all begs the question, how is this profitable? The answer lies in the terrifyingly efficient vertical integration that comes from being tied to the Chinese state. They control the supply chain for the batteries, the rare earth metals for the motors, the silicon for the microchips, and the software development. Because SAIC is state-owned, they do not have to outsource to a dozen different international suppliers and pay a premium at every step. They design, build, and integrate everything in-house at a scale and with a level of government-backed efficiency that the rest of the world simply cannot match right now. So, what does this mean for the rest of the world? It is easy to sit in the United States, the UK, or Australia and say that because of trade embargoes and massive import tariffs, we might never see a $21,000 Chinese SUV on our roads. And in the very short term, for some specific countries, geopolitics will slow the physical arrival of the Huajing S. But make no mistake, this car is already going global. It has just made its first international appearance at the Kuala Lumpur International Mobility Show, signaling an aggressive expansion into regions that welcome high-tech, low-cost engineering. And even if you never see this exact badge in your local dealership, the ripple effect of its existence changes everything. Western automakers can no longer justify charging $100,000 for an SUV that offers less power, lower thermal efficiency, and inferior active safety compared to a vehicle that costs a fraction of the price. The Huajing S is a benchmark. It proves that the technology to save lives on the road, to see in the dark, to brake for the ghost pedestrian, to navigate the chaotic tunnel, already exists and can be manufactured cheaply. It proves that massive, heavy vehicles do not have to ruin the environment if the internal combustion engine is engineered to the absolute limits of thermal physics. We are standing at the precipice of a brutal automotive evolution. The legacy brands that have spent a century resting on their laurels, relying on brand loyalty and heritage to sell overpriced, under-engineered cars, are now staring down the barrel of obsolescence. The survival of the fittest is in full effect. You either innovate, optimize, and deliver real value to the driver, or you perish. The $21,000 supercomputer on wheels is no longer a concept or a dream. It is real, it is on the road, and the automotive world will never be the same again.